back, relax, and maybe get yourself a snack. Me and you gonna have a little chat about books. Hey guys! So I'm here today to review two Tor.com novellas, which are these two. We have Binti Home, which is the second one in the Binti series by novellas, and then I have Martha Wells's All Systems Red, which is book one in the Murderbot Diaries series. So I'm going to start off by reviewing Binti Home. Binti Home is the continuation of the series, or the story that we started in Binti, so if you've not read that then don't dive in with this one. It's the story of Binti, who is currently away at university. While she's been there, she's met the Meduse Okwu, who is a kind of alien character. We're kind of seeing her time as she starts to uncover and unlock a new part of herself that she has discovered and that has been kind of invading her mind a little bit. So she needs to kind of reset and get everything back in balance, and to do that she decides she needs to go back home to her planet where her people are and kind of just recharge and reset and do a pilgrimage that will hopefully help her to gather her thoughts and get back to the tranquility and the kind of mindset that she wants in order to study well and learn and just be really great as a character. What I like about this series is the diverse kind of representation that we see in this. It's definitely got some really interesting diversity in the characters, some of whom are genderless and some of whom are completely different cultures from normal Western sci-fi fantasy characters that you stereotypically see. So I really like that element. Unfortunately for me, I just don't like the story of Binti, and I found it difficult in book one to kind of get on board with her story, and I found it even more so in book two. I just don't, for some reason, like this series, and I don't know exactly what that reason is. I do think a lot of it probably comes down to the fact that novellas' writing just doesn't work for me. I've read 3 of her books now, Binti, this one, and also Lagoon, and none of them really worked for me. They all just kind of fell a little bit flat from what I wanted the story to be to the reality of what she's actually writing. There is a lot of mathematical stuff in this, so if you're interested in mathematics you might find it a bit more interesting than I did, because it's not an area that I enjoyed or ever really want to return to in my life. But I do think this story is one that a lot of people do love, so possibly I'm just the anomaly in this situation. I ended up giving this a 2 stars. It just wasn't really for me, unfortunately. Moving on to Martha Wells's All Systems Red, which was completely my kind of thing. This follows Murderbot, who is our main character, a kind of AI robot combination of organic matter and robotics, and Murderbot is quite a pessimistic, sarcastic, funny, witty, humorous character who is at the forefront of this story. We're set in a world where the company kind of rules everything, and the company provide Murderbots and other robots and electronics to different teams who are investigating things. So we're following a team on a planet who have been sent to kind of investigate and conduct a research thing there, and whilst they're there they get attacked and they're not really sure why, and they can't make contact with the other base that's nearby, so we follow them as they try and kind of uncover what's been going on, utilising the skills of Murderbot. And we see from Murderbot's point of view, Murderbot is quite a funny character. As I say, they definitely have a distinct dislike of humanity from what they've seen humans do in the past, and they really don't feel like they can completely connect with humans. However, they do really like binge watching human TV shows and generally downloading information and finding out about humans, because that's just something that they think is quite fascinating. So this story is definitely short and sweet. I feel like it was even a bit too short, but luckily there will be others in the series, and I think the second one comes out quite soon. So I do plan on picking those ones up as well, because this was just a really entertaining read. I actually sat down and read this all in one sitting, and it just completely enthralled and excited me. And I found myself just loving the character of Murderbot more than anything. The story is fun, but Murderbot really makes it. And I ended up giving this a solid 4 stars, so I would really recommend this, and I certainly think it's one a lot of people would enjoy. I'd love to have your thoughts down below on this one and also on Binti Home if you've read that. Did you like it more than me? Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in another video. Bye guys!
Thank you for watching my video today. Go pick up a book, then come back and chat with me again.